Good morning, Primary 1. Today we are going to start our new lesson, our new unit, Unit 10, Out and About, Lesson 1. What is the meaning of out and about? Out means that we are going outside the house. We are going to go out. And about, what about outside? What about the weather? What are we going to do? We are going to see in that lesson. Exercise number 1 in your student's book. Look, listen and read. Here we have Hani, Yusuf, Hannah and Amira. They are talking together and you can look at the picture in front of you. We have a girl and she is walking under the rain holding an umbrella. Okay? Here Hani is going to ask, what's the weather like today? Hannah is answering him, it's rainy. It's rainy. Amira says, I like rainy days. Rainy days are fun. Yusuf says, I like hot and sunny days. We can play in the sun. Okay? Here, they are talking about the weather outside. And as you can see in the picture, the weather is rainy. It's rainy. Okay? Here, Hannah says that she likes the Amira says that she likes the rainy days, but Yusuf says, no, I like the hot and sunny days. He likes summers, of course. He likes summer. The next slide, exercise number 2, look, listen and say. What is the weather like? When you ask about the weather outside your house, when you go outside and you ask about the weather, we ask saying, what's the weather like? What's the weather like? We answer with maybe it's rainy, 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 windy, 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 sunny, 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 hot, hot, cold, cold, cloudy. Cloudy means lots of clouds in the sky. Cloudy, cloudy, cloudy. Again, what's the weather like? It's rainy. What's the weather like? It's windy. What's the weather like? It's sunny. What's the weather like? It's hot. What's the weather like? It's cold. What's the weather like? It's cloudy. Cloudy means lots of clouds in the sky that prevent the sun, okay? So when we ask about the weather outside, we ask using this question. What is the weather like? What's the weather like? The next slide, exercise number 3. Listen, read and say. You have 6 pictures and there are many activities that you can see in those pictures. Now, in picture number 1, you can see go outside, to go outside, to go outside. Picture number 2, read a book, to read a book, to read a book. Picture number 3, go swimming, go swimming. Picture number 4, play a board game, play a board game. Picture number 5, play football, play football. Picture number 6, to watch a movie. Now, when you go outside, you can check first the weather. We check the weather first. If the weather is good, if the weather is sunny, if the weather is beautiful outside, we can go outside, we can go swimming in the summer, we can go and play football. But if the weather is so bad, it's windy and rainy and we cannot go outside from our houses, what can we do? We can stay inside and we can read a book, we can play a board game and we can watch a movie. Okay, so those are activities that we can do according to the weather outside. If the weather is good and beautiful and sunny, you can go outside, you can go swimming, you can go and play football, you can go to the garden, okay? But if the weather is bad and rainy and windy, what can you do? I can stay at home inside and read a book or play a board game or watch a movie. Next slide, exercise number 4, listen, read and say. Here we are going to ask about the weather and what can or what shall we do about this weather. Now, what's the weather like today? It's sunny. Okay. What's the weather like? What is the weather like today? It's sunny. What shall we do? Let's go outside. Let's go outside. Okay? When I ask you, what is the weather like today? It's rainy and it's cold. Okay, it's rainy and cold. The weather is not good. It's so bad. What shall we do? What shall we do if the weather is bad outside? Let's play board game. Let's read a book. Let's watch a movie. Okay? We cannot go outside, so we are going to stay inside. What activities we can do inside our house? We can read a book, we can watch a movie, and we can play a board game. Again, what's the weather like today? The weather is beautiful, it's sunny. Okay, what shall we do? Let's go swimming. Okay, what's the weather like today? It's windy outside. Oh, it's not good, okay? It's windy. So, what shall we do? Let's watch a movie. Now, you can do it. Exercise number 5, ask and answer. Now, you can do this. You can ask about the weather and you can answer with your friends or your family, and you can ask about what shall you do. And you can choose one of those activities that we discussed before. Next slide, the grammar. Here we have let's. And we said in the first term that we use let's when I have a sudden idea. The idea that hit my mind suddenly. I didn't think about it before. I didn't think about this idea before. I just have this idea right now. It came to me. I'm drawing or I'm cooking or I'm doing something, and then an idea came to my mind. An idea came to my mind quickly and suddenly. Okay? Here I use let's. Okay. Let's watch a movie. Let's play a board game. Let's go outside. Let's play football. Okay? It's a sudden idea. Okay. Now, we use let's as a suggestion to do something with someone. Okay? I suggest to do something. Maybe this someone will agree with me and go with me, and maybe he will not. But I'm only asking him or suggesting to him. Okay? Let's, we use let's and then verb as it is in infinitive or in the stem form. I don't change the verb after let's. I don't change the verb after let's. For example, what shall we do? Okay, let's play. Let's make bread. Let's walk. Let's read. Let's swim. Let's eat. Okay, so I'm asking you or giving you an idea about what to do. We can agree about this idea and we can disagree about it, okay? Here we have imperatives. And as we said in the first term, that the imperative is when I give an order, when I give you an order, okay? We can use an imperative to tell someone to do something. When I tell you to do something, when I give you an order, it's imperative. Like, for example, when I say to you in the classroom, open your book. Close your book, stand up, sit down. Those are orders. I'm telling you to do something. I'm telling you what to do. This is imperative. This is an order. Okay? How can we make a sentence in the imperative form? We put the verb at the beginning of the sentence. There is no personal pronoun. There is no noun before the verb. There is no noun before the verb. There is no personal pronoun. Okay? We put the verb at the beginning of the sentence. Like what? Stand up. Stand is a verb. Did I say you stand up? No, I didn't use the personal pronoun you. I said stand up directly. I didn't say any personal pronoun. Okay? Keep quiet. Okay? Throw the ball. Throw with a verb. Okay. Did I use any personal pronoun? No. Did I say any name of anyone as a noun? No. So, in the imperative form, we put the verb as it is in infinitive at the beginning of the sentence, and at the end we put an exclamation mark. It's a line up, down, and a dot. Exclamation mark. Now, we use the negative form. Negative means not. Negative means not. The negative form of imperatives to tell someone not to do something. I give you an order in the imperative. I give you an order in the imperative to do something. Stand up, sit down, keep quiet, don't raise your voice. This is negative. Don't raise your voice. So when I want you not to do something, it's something bad, and I'm telling you not to do it, I put at the beginning of the sentence, don't, do and not. Do and not, okay? Don't. To make the sentence or the order or the imperative form negative. Okay? We put don't at the beginning of the sentence before the verb. When I say to you, stand up. Now, I don't want you to stand up. I say what? Don't stand up. Eat healthy food. Don't eat unhealthy food. Sleep early. Don't sleep late. Okay, do you understand it? When I want you to do something, I put the verb at the beginning and the exclamation mark at the end. But when I don't want you to do something, I put don't, and then the verb in infinitive, and then exclamation mark at the end of the sentence. Okay, now, for example, we have don't play in the garden. Don't. We also use the imperative to give orders. To give orders. Keep quiet. Stand up. I'm telling you what to do. Or to give instructions. Or to give instructions. Don't throw the ball high. Do your homework. Okay, to give advice or warning. When I give you a piece of advice or to warn you from something that you are going to do, I say what? Be careful. Be careful. This sounds like an order, but I'm giving you an advice, a piece of advice, okay? Don't forget to take your medicine. Don't forget to take your medicine. I'm warning you, okay? Don't forget to take your medicine. In the next slide, seasons of the year. Seasons of the year. Now, in the year, we have 4 seasons. Because the weather is not the same all the year. The weather is not the same all the year. Is all the year hot? No. Is all the year windy? No. Is all the year cold? Of course, no. So we have seasons, and with these seasons, the weather changes. The weather changes. Now, the next slide, there are 4 seasons in the year. We have 4 seasons. The first season is spring. 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 In the spring, the weather is so nice and it's cloudy. It's nice and cloudy. Okay, now in the springtime, you can see the flowers bloom. Okay, you can see that the flowers bloom. The weather is sunny, and it's sunny, but it's not hot. It's sunny and cloudy, and the weather is beautiful. This is the time of the spring. So the first season is the spring. Then we have summer. The weather in summer is hot and sunny. The weather in summer is also sunny, but it's so hot. This is the time when we go to the beach because the weather is so hot. Then fall, we have the after summer is finished, we have fall. In the fall, the weather is so windy, and you can see that the leaves of the tree fall down. In the winter, the weather is cold and rainy, like now. In the winter, the weather is cold and rainy. In the next slide, exercise number 2, look and write. You are going to look at the pictures and you are going to write which season is this picture. We have 4 seasons: spring, summer, fall and winter. Spring, summer, fall and winter. Spring, summer, fall and winter. Spring, where you can see the butterflies, the flowers. Summer, when it's very hot and you go to the beach. Then we have fall, when it's so windy. And then we have winter, which is cold and rainy. Now, picture number 1. In the picture number 1, you can see the girl is in the garden, lots of butterflies, lots of flowers, and the weather is so nice and beautiful. What is this? This is spring. This is spring. Picture number 2, the girl is wearing heavy clothes and it's so cold and she's holding an umbrella. It's rainy now. Which season is it? It's winter. It's winter. Now, picture number 3, it's so windy. Can you see? It's so windy. So, this season is what? It's fall. Fall. Picture number 4, the boy is feeling so hot, the sun is very strong, and he is sitting on the beach. Which season is it? Of course, this is summer. This is summer. Exercise number 3, write. It's sunny in, the weather is sunny and hot in what? In summer. We go outside. We can go outside. It's cold in winter. So, we do what? Which activity we can do inside the house? We play board games inside. Inside. We don't go outside. We stay inside and we play board games. We can watch a movie, like we said before. We can read a book. Okay? Next slide, reading time. Here we have a paragraph. We have a paragraph we are going to read and then we are going to check in the next exercise. Look, listen and read. Look at the picture. We have children playing in a playground or a big garden and they are running and they are having so much fun. I like spring. I like spring. I go outside and play with my friends. I like fall too. So, whoever is speaking in this paragraph, he's saying that I like spring and he likes fall too. I like spring, I go outside and play with my friends. I like fall too, but it's windy. I don't like winter, it's cold. My favorite season is summer. My favorite season is summer because I go to the beach, I go swimming. Again, I like spring. I go outside and play with my friends. I like fall, but it's too windy, I don't like winter. It's cold. My favorite season is summer because I go to the beach, I go swimming. Here we are going to check the activities or what he likes or what he said in the paragraph. Here, read again and check right. Play with friends is already done, he said in the spring. Go swimming. We go swimming in which season? In spring or summer or fall or winter? Of course, summer, so check under summer beside go swimming. Then we have cold. The weather is so cold. In which season? Spring or summer or fall or winter? Of course, in winter. So, beside cold, under winter, check right. Then we have windy. The weather is so windy. In which season? It's in fall. So, beside windy, under fall, check right. The next slide. What's your favorite season? Draw and write. My favorite season. You are going to draw about your favorite season. If your favorite season is summer, you are going to draw the beach, the water, the umbrella, the sun. Okay, if your favorite season is the spring, you can draw flowers, trees, butterflies. You can draw about your favorite season. Here we write, my favorite season is summer, I go swimming. Okay, now, next. Thank you for listening to me at this lesson. See you next lesson. Bye.